A night of horror at Collinwood, for a woman who came to the great house 200 years ago as a witch has come again and has placed a spell so that the mistress of the house imagines that she lives in the year 1795, and the agony of it, as always, is on the people who love her.
What is taking Julia so long?
She will come down when she can.
Barnabas, what can we do to help Liz? She's the last person in the world who would think herself someone else.
Well, how long has she been this way?
Oh, I don't know. I noticed signs 3 or 4 days ago. I don't remember now.
Well, you should have done something about it then.
Well, I'm aware of that now. I just don't know what to do.
Well, Elizabeth has thought herself as Naomi Collins. Surely that can't be true.
Yes, I can understand that. She told me, yes, that she was Naomi Collins. I heard her myself. Naomi Collins didn't take any poison.
Yes, she did.
No, I looked it up in the family history. She died very peacefully. Liz is so ill. What if she dies?
Roger.
What would it be like without her? I can't even think about it.
Nor can I.
I'm going up to see. Surely Julia will be able to tell us something.
You mustn't go up yet. Now, she'll come down when she can.
What was she doing in the tower room? And how did you ever know to find her there?
That is odd, isn't it? Intuition, I suppose.
No. Thank heavens you did. I would never have thought of it. I once been near there for years. Some terrible family legend about that place.
It does look like that kind of place, doesn't it?
Legend has it that someone was locked away up there, poor devil. I never knew who it was. Oh, of course, it's been years and years ago. Barnabas, I have this feeling that Liz is gone. It can't be true, can it? I mean, these feelings don't mean anything.
We will trust not. We will hope not.
Where is Julia? Why doesn't she come down? If only Cassandra was here, she would know why Liz tried to take her life.
I dare say she would.
Cassandra's so bright about everyone here.
Yes.
I know you don't like her. And I also know that you're being kind to me when you say that.
Well, I know she has a positive genius for knowing people, Roger.
Julia, tell us.
She's going to be all right.
Really? You're telling me the truth?
Yes, I'm telling you the truth.
Of course she is, Roger.
Thank God.
She's been very, very ill. The poison is most curious.
Oh?
It's one which isn't used anymore at all. It's an herbal poison. A common cause of death in the 18th century.
I see.
Compounded from deadly nightshade.
Where would Liz find it?
I've no idea. But the physical reactions it causes are unique. Roger, when I said that Mrs. Stoddard was going to be all right, I meant physically.
Oh, surely, Julia, when this is over.
She still thinks she's Naomi Collins. She still thinks she's living in the 18th century. And that is the truth, Roger.
Yes, but when she's rested.
Rest is not enough. She needs treatment.
Are you suggesting that my sister is mentally ill?
Exactly.
I don't believe it.
There was a reason that she attempted suicide. None of us knows what it is. Until that reason is out in the open, she will try it again.
Well, what do you advise?
A stay at Windcliff.
I will not commit my sister.
Roger, don't think of it that way. Windcliff is a private hospital.
I can't think that what is wrong would require such drastic measures.
I would listen to her, Roger.
If you will excuse me, I will go and see her myself and decide how she is.
You know you are not to question her, Roger. You are not to let her know how concerned you are.
I can deal with my sister without your help, thank you, Dr. Hoffman.
Roger, don't stay there too long. She must have her rest. Cassandra is responsible for Mrs. Stoddard, isn't she? No one else would know about the 18th century potion.
The same potion my mother took, I'm sure.
Yet, if Cassandra is still alive, why is Trask's skeleton hanging in the basement of the old house? He must have gotten rid of her. If only we could find out.
Julia, why didn't we think? Professor Stokes.
Of course.
He could tell us if we could find out somehow that Trask is the reason for her disappearance.
Well, you must call him.
Yes. What is his number?
It's Rockport, but you can dial it. It's 6868. Ask him if we can see him tonight. Oh, if he's only home.
It's ringing. Hello, Professor Stokes. Hello. Hello. Is this Professor Stokes' residence? Is someone there? There's someone speaking in there, but they won't speak. Hello, hello.
Barnabas.
Can't you hear someone breathing on the other end? Hello, Stokes! Stokes!
Something's happened to him. I know.
Good evening, Adam.
Good evening, Professor.
Very good. You know, you're rather lucky in a way. At least you don't have to endure the indignity of listening to lectures by people who are vastly inferior to you. You have your cards. Good. A lesson is exactly what we both need. I think this is the last time I'll use these. I shall have to get a more advanced set somewhere.
Car. Dish. Clock. Telephone.
What's the matter, Adam? Is something wrong?
Card. New card. Please, now. Eye. Hand. Tree.
I don't understand it. Stokes lives alone. Barnabas, I think this is something important.
Perhaps we should call the police.
Do you think maybe we should go there instead?
Yes, he may need us. Come, we'll take your car.
Dictionary.
Good. You missed that one before. Do you know what a dictionary is?
This.
Yes. Now, what is in it?
Words.
Right. All the words.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, M.
Where is L?
I'd have forgot.
I wouldn't be too concerned about it. L is not a letter I care very much for.
L, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Very good.
Yes?
Perfect.
Perfect. Adam, perfect.
I wasn't expecting anyone. Who's there?
Professor Stokes, it's Barnabas Collins.
Barnabas. Go into the bedroom. Quickly. Just a moment, Mr. Collins. Go. Now.
Professor Stokes, are you all right?
I'm perfectly all right, Mr. Collins. I'll be with you in a moment.
Barnabas.
Go. Now. I'm sorry to have taken so long. Do come in, please.
We're sorry to bother you.
We telephoned you.
I was out. A visiting dignitary was lecturing.
Oh, but someone answered your phone.
I hardly think that is possible.
That's true, Professor. Look.
I don't understand it. How very strange.
I dialed. Someone picked it up, but they didn't speak. But we heard breathing.
We were afraid that something had happened to you.
You see, I had this ever. Oh, of course, my cleaning woman. She was here earlier this evening. She had no reason to do that. I shall speak to her. No, it could have been no one else. It's very kind of you to be so concerned. Won't you sit down and have a glass of sherry with me?
Well, if we're not interrupting your work.
Not in the slightest.
But we do want to talk to you.
We think Cassandra has disappeared. Roger swears she's not been seen for over 24 hours. And Trask's skeleton is hanging where it was just after the seance.
Most interesting. I had a feeling that Trask would serve us well.
But how can we be sure? You see, my cousin Elizabeth Stoddard, she's had... Well, she seems to be acting as if she's under some kind of spell. Well, she thinks that she's Naomi Collins.
Mistress of Collingwood when my ancestor Ben worked there?
Yes, I believe so. Now, if Cassandra has been taken care of by Trask, her spells would end, wouldn't they?
There's no way of telling, is there?
There must be some way of finding out.
Your sherry.
Thank you. Some definite sign. None of us can rest until we know. And you certainly can't either.
No. No. Would you care for some cheese? I usually have cheese in the evening.
Professor Stokes, thank you, no.
Do you think we should hold another seance and try to reach Trask again?
That wouldn't be a very logical thing to do.
Angelique. The portrait of Angelique.
Of course.
Where is it?
I don't know.
It was in the drawing room at Collingwood.
Then you took it to the Evans.
And Cassandra got it, didn't she?
Yes, she took it.
Then Sam Evans drew lines on her face.
And she grew older.
If we find the picture...
We would know what has happened to Cassandra Collins.
But where is it?
She would not let it be far from her, I can assure you of that.
Perhaps in her bedroom.
Probably.
But if it's not there, if she's gone away alone and taken it with her...
Well, then you will have to find out all these things for yourself, won't you? Tonight.
Now, if Roger's downstairs, you distract him. I'll go up to their room.
Barnabas.
Please. Now, we must get that picture tonight.
Oh, it's you. I find myself thinking every time the door opens, I keep thinking Cassandra will come in.
Have you heard from the police since last we saw you?
I called. There's no news.
How is Elizabeth, Rod?
The same.
Is she asleep? Well, I think I'll go upstairs and say hello before I go, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, wait a minute and I'll go with you.
Oh, Roger. Roger, I thought we might play a game of chess. I promise I'll give you no opportunity to think of anything else.
I was teaching Cassandra to play, you know. I think not, thank you, Julia.
Roger, I've been thinking about Cassandra. What about her relatives?
Well, both her parents are dead.
But surely there's someone. Perhaps they could help us.
Well, she's never mentioned anyone that she's fond of. It's as if her early life were tragic. She's never seemed to want to talk about it. Naturally, I've respected her feelings.
Of course.
I am tired, Julia. Excuse me.
Roger, it does you good to talk about her. You'll feel much better if you stay here and talk.
Why wouldn't she just hang the picture on the walls? Roger always liked it. She wouldn't have to hide it. But she has. Possible. She may have taken it from the frame, rolled it up. Her closet. Wouldn't Roger ask why she had it there? What if he comes in now? What am I going to say? Keep on looking. Find it tonight.
It's no secret, Julia, that Cassandra hasn't been as happy here as she might have been. Perhaps we were wrong not to leave Collinwood. Taken a place of our own.
Did she want to?
Well, she knew I didn't want to. Oh, I've been selfish. My life is so settled here, it's difficult for me to realize that it's hard for someone new to fit in here.
It's true, she had no responsibility. Mrs. Stoddard runs the house.
Exactly. You can't imagine how active Cassandra can be.
Oh, yes, I think I can.
I see now that she's behaved oddly. She's done several things that have rather puzzled me. One thing especially. Do you remember this portrait that Vicky bought?
Yes, of course.
I haven't seen it recently.
Well, that's what's so curious. Neither had I. Then this afternoon, I found it locked in an empty closet.
Something's happened to it.
Yes, the colors have faded dreadfully. Do you remember how vibrant they used to be, Julia?
Yes, it has faded. You can hardly see the figure.
It's as if someone had left it out in the sun. Well, I know they haven't, of course. Now, why would Cassandra lock this away? I'm going to take it into town and see if it can be restored. I'm sure Vicky would be very upset if she saw it in its present condition. Visitors at this hour of the night?
I'll go and see.
Thank you, Barnabas.
Perhaps it's the police.
With news.
Mr. Collins,
Yes?
I should have recognized you anywhere. You are Cassandra's husband.
Cassandra? No.
I am Roger Collins. Who are you?
Ah, Mr. Collins, what a pleasure. I've looked forward to this moment ever since I first heard of your marriage. I am Nicholas Blair. Oh, Cassandra's brother.